covered so far this 6 weeks. So first thing that we covered this 6 weeks was order of operations. So let's just put a reminder up here. It is PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division in order from left to right, then addition and subtraction as they occur, again from left to right. All right, so when we look at the first problem, the first thing you should see is that you have parentheses. So first, let's go ahead and add these two numbers inside our parentheses. So that's going to give us 5 plus 2 times plus 7, which is 10. All right, then it says no exponents, no more parentheses. This is a times. So now we're going to do 5 plus 2 times 10, which is 20. And now we're down to only 2 operations left, which is to add these two numbers, and we get 25. All right, that was a real simple one. Let's look at number 3. Remember, I'm just doing a few for examples. All right, first things first, parentheses. So where do we have parentheses? Right here. So we're going to do 4 squared minus 9 plus 3. Well, that's going to give me a 12. So I'll replace that with 12 plus 5 times 2. All right, so we took care of the parentheses. Our next step will be to exponents. And 4 squared is 16 minus 12 plus 5 times 2. So now we're ready to do multiplication and division. So the only thing we see is right here where we have 5 times 2. So we have 16 minus 12 plus 10. Now we're down to the last step where all we have is subtraction and addition, and we do them in the order they occur, going from left to right. So 16 minus 12 is 4 plus 10, and 4 plus 10 is 14, which is our final answer. All right, one more PEMDAS, and then we're going to go down to writing expressions. When you have one like this, you want to do what's on top first. So on top, I have an addition and a multiplication. Under PEMDAS, we need to do the multiplication first, so that becomes 5 plus 9. And then we can go ahead and finish that off with 5 plus 9, which is 14. Now we'll look at the bottom. All right, the first thing we have on the bottom is 3 times 1. So we'll do that, 10. 3 times 1 is 3, so that's going to give me 3. And 10 minus 3 is 7. So now I have 14 over 7, and that will simplify to 2. Because 14, that's the same thing. 14 over 7 is the same thing as saying 14 divided by 7. That fraction bar can also is a division sign. All right, so that's a little review of the PEMDAS. You'll have 3 to work on your own. All right, let's just talk about this. Increased. Which operation is that? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide? If something is increased, it's add.
Addition, people.
What about 8 less than? Less than means to do what? Add, divide, multiply, subtract?
Subtract.
Good.
Atta boy.
Now, what about difference of a number? What does that mean?
Is that be divide?
No. What does it mean? It's not divide.
Subtract.
Subtract. And times means multiply. 1/3 of a number. How would you write 1/3 of a number? How do you write 1/3? 1/3. And of means multiply. So 1/3 n plus 5. So there we just did one together. Okay? Twice a number means multiply by what?
Twice the number.
What does twice mean? It means you multiply by
2.
2. Alright, so I'm going to let you work on these. Alright, simplify each expression. This is where we collect our like terms. On this one, it's very simple. We have a minus 5a, a plus 7a, and a minus 1a. So all we have to do is add
5,
The-
7.
exponents. So negative 5 plus 7 is 2. And then we're going to do the minus 1, and we get 1. So our final answer is 1a, which is just a. All right, let's look at number 13. My like terms, 6b and a negative 1b. And then 8 and negative 3. So what I have is I have 6b minus 1b. So how many b's do I have?
2.
6 take away 1,
Oh, 5.
5b. And then I have 8 minus 3, which is 8 plus 5. So my final answer is 5b plus 5. Simplifying and then evaluating. All right, let's look at number 18. It's a little bit harder. My like terms are 4x, negative 9x, 7p minus 5p, and then I have a 2. So I'll just do the 4x minus 9x. Gives me a negative 5x. 7p minus 5p gives me 2p, so that's a plus. And then I just have to stick that negative 2 on there. Alright, now I'm going to come back, and where I see x, I'm going to put in negative 2. And where I see p, I'm going to put in 5 minus 2. And then we can just do this in our calculator. So actually my simplest form is 5x, negative 5x, plus 2p minus 2. Then when I evaluate it, I'm going to get 10 plus 10 minus 2, which is 18. Okay? That's simplifying and evaluating.
It's too long.
Okay? Alright, that's really your review for your test. So you should, looking at these examples, be able to go ahead and work on and finish the review. Remember on this one you're going to need to distribute the 2 and then the negative 6 before you simplify. So you're going to have 5 plus 2y times negative 2. And then you're going to have 5y minus 3 times negative 6. And then you'll need to add those together. So that should be it for this review. So you're going to go ahead now and work on this review.
Cut. Remember, it's not touch screen.